Hey, this is Elizabeth Potts Weinstein, and you are watching Legal Your Truth. So if you're getting into a partnership or any kind of multiple owner LLC corporation business thing, hopefully you've drafted some kind of agreement. I'm going to hope that. There's a bunch of things that people tend to leave out. Typically what they're putting in the agreement are two important things, definitely, which is what is each person putting in and what does each person have to do, promising to do, right? So you're putting in money, you're putting in labor, you're putting in intellectual property, you're putting in stuff into this new business. And then what are you promising to do moving forward? Who's going to be president, who's going to be vice president, what roles everyone going to have, if we're going to be passive investors or actually work on the business, all this kind of stuff. And if you're the kind of business owner who actually is doing an agreement, you probably are putting these kind of things in it. But here's what people leave out a lot, or what they even just use kind of a template default thing they download off the internet for. What's going to happen when this business is over? Right now, you're in love, and hardly anybody on the day they get married thinks they're going to get divorced, but, right, and we're not talking about marriage, we're talking about a business. This business will end, or it will change significantly, for sure, okay? It may be that you guys decide to go separate ways. It may be that one of you can't physically work in this business, you're incapacitated, you pass away. It may be you retire. It may be that one or both of you realize you need more owners, and so you bring in new owners to the business. But the nature of your business and the power structure is going to change over time. So how is that going to work? How are you going to bring in new partners or investors? How can each of you get out? Or how can then you shut down the business in an orderly way? Now, when you're still in love and are happy with each other, this is the time to talk about those things. How would you want it to work? And really, in some ways, you can kind of structure it however you want. You can have it be that nobody can sell their stuff, their shares without permission of everybody else. Typically, in that case, you do something like, I can't sell my ownership in the LLC to anyone else, but I can sell my, the profit distribution that I would have gotten to somebody else. You may do something where people can sell. You may want to do something if you have two owners, it's going to change the dynamic very much when you have three or more owners. So how is the minority interest going to be protected from the tyranny of the majority? What would happen if one of you was incapacitated for a short period of time versus for a long period of time, especially if that person is fundamentally important for the business? They're a key employee, the service that you provide. Your name is on the business and you're doing all the marketing. These are things to think about now. So if you're drafting a partnership agreement or LLC operating agreement or whatever it is, yay, I'm very happy that you're doing that. And the thing that I want you to add to it is, what do you want to have happen to the business and to your various ownership stakes, the power structure of the business, when things change? For more tips for small business owners and entrepreneurs, you can go to elizabethpw.com or follow me on Twitter at ElizabethPW.